What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Tory Lanez has been experiencing a tumultuous time in the last 1 to 2 years. Most of that has to do with the allegations against Megan Thee Stallion. But what is happening now is that, Tory Lanez has found himself blackballed, if you will, from certain events, certain sponsorships he has lost. And we all know that a lot of brands and companies are very female based. For example, we've even talked about our brother Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews, who lost his sponsorship to a company called Keeps, and that's a company for men. So we all know what happens if you're a person and you're a black man and you fall out of favor with the mainstream society. It's hard for you to get deals, okay? Especially if you're accused of something like Tory Lanez. And now with Tory Lanez, looking from the outside in, he's looking at himself as a guy who is semi-canceled. He's trying to start a position to get black men and entertainers to perform at major events and festivals. This is including, Coachella, okay? And he says this, keep our black men on Coachella, okay? Sign, write, and stand with us. I just made this because someone has to. And he's seeking only 1,000 petitions to co-sign this message, okay? Here's saying, we are watching the industry, sad music! We are watching the industry and fake cancel culture remove all of our legendary black men, black celebrities, and black moguls from festivals, from our culture, and from our lives. And it starts with us. We must make a change so we can keep our black men thriving. Protect black men. So let me just talk about this because I understand what he's saying. And again, this is the reason why, there became like the black male media spaces here on YouTube. Shout out to Obsidian, basically for, starting Manosphere 2.0, the black Manosphere community as we know it. But here's one thing. Everybody in this country who becomes somebody does it from a position of strength. Let's talk about Bank of America. It's the most known bank in the United States. Who started the Bank of America enterprise? It was Italian Americans. They were tired that they could not get loans from the standard banks of America. So what did they do? They called it Bank of America. And Italian immigrants started Bank of America. Okay? That's how it started. And it started with, I believe, formerly the Bank of Italy and expanded. And that's how it happens now. Now, it's the biggest bank in the United States, and it's a bank that is too big to fail. Okay? And when it was started to provide banking options to Italian immigrants. We as black men have to fund our own shit. Okay? We got to stop begging people to put us on to the industry when we should be the industry. All right? I mean, and shout out to the brothers that are doing events and things like that. And even if it starts small, everything starts small. You start throwing your own events. You get together with some of your guys and say, hey, listen, we're going to put up an event. I'll perform at this price. I want to see the economy grow. Then you start to do it. Then you get the power. But when you're asking to get on with them, how are you going to get power? And let me just say this. Although there's a lot of, there's a lot of negative things that can go on dealing with, black men on social media and working in black male communities. Let me tell you something. There is nobody stopping us from creating the economy that we want. Literally. And you brothers here that's been supporting me on YouTube for 5 or 6 years, I don't even have to get, super chats. It'd be nice to get those and sometimes like that or donations. But, we have it's a lot of work to do, but the work is there because there's such a need for it. If it's about raising money, we have the money. Our guys have the money. It's just our mindset. We have the economy already. Guys are selling out of tickets already. Guys are, social media content. We need more blogs. Like, the money is already there. So much so, I don't have to go and punch a clock for anybody for the rest of my life as long as I'm associated with the African-American male media experience. That's how much opportunity it is. What is stopping Tory Lanez and his buddies who have contacts from coming together with one another and saying, yo, we're gonna put this money together and we're gonna become a black male conglomerate? I'm gonna tell you why. Because somebody feel like somebody ain't gonna get paid. Somebody gonna run off with the money. Somebody gonna do some shady shit. That's what the problem is. And let me tell you this, as a group of men, we gotta start respecting our guys. There's nobody stopping black men except for black men. And I used to really believe that, you know what? Maybe we had a problem with black women, and then there are some issues there in America with that. But the biggest issues that we have are black male related. We can come together and talk about, oh, the white man is this, or the black woman is doing this, and the system is doing this. But when you take all those issues out in the rooms, you still gonna have black men killing each other. You're gonna have black men fighting each other, black men turning their back on each other. That's what you're gonna continue to see. And the thing is that, you know what? Let's go to Coachella because we know they're gonna pay us. We know they're gonna pay us, okay? Instead of you being a person like, out there paying yourself. Now, who was the brother that did the Tulsa real estate fund thing? This guy. I don't know much about him, but I heard about this guy. I believe his name is Jay Morrison. This is the guy that a lot of black men, that's in business, they kind of end up with this kind of MO, all right? And I've heard more about him from, shout out to our brother Pocket Watching with JT, but this is what we get. We get guys who come in and they take advantage of, and we have a lot of good brothers out there that want to see something happen. And then you get the situation where we get the money together and then somebody doesn't do the right thing. Now we back to square one. And black men have to learn how to work together, like our brothers of old. They can't cancel you if you work together. Italian immigrants, they couldn't cancel them. Why? They're gonna look out for their people. We the only people that don't look out for each other. And once you do that, so what if it starts small? It'll pick up. I've seen it here in just the black manosphere communities. I've seen it in the white manosphere communities. I've seen it that if guys will at least provide value, your people will support. Women will support. But if you want to do the legwork and run the company, you're not going to get nowhere. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first company top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.